Hi everyone. I know I'm a little late to the Halloween game, but I know many of you have been wondering how I have decorated my home for the Halloween season. And yeah, I thought I would just give you kind of a quick tour. I basically am calling this more of a Falloween because I decorated for fall quite some time ago, and then I've just been slowly adding and incorporating some Halloween pieces. I've done a lot of DIYs, ghost DIYs to be specific. So I'm excited to share with you guys what I've come up with this year. So to begin with, I need to take you outside. So let's go. So here's what we have going on at our entrance. And yeah, I kept it pretty simple this year actually. Megan and I went to the pumpkin patch beginning of the season, and we grabbed some corn stalks and some pumpkins and some decorative corn. And I always like to just decorate this little area. This bench I've had for a long time, and this is just something that I like to definitely use in my displays. And then I've just got this cute little Hello Pumpkin mat. I got that little jack-o'-lantern copper pail at Michael's on clearance a few years ago, and so I always put a potted mum in there. My mums are actually doing quite well this year. I'm surprised I didn't kill them. I think it's because it has been really very cool, and I don't really have to water them hardly at all. And had this mat for a long time. This one I also found at Michael's a few years back. Got it on a buy one, get one half price. Yeah. And I made that little harvest sign. It's actually a dual purpose sign. I have welcome on the other side in white. And so I can use this all year round. I just flip it around to the other side for anything else. And then this wreath I actually made, a few years ago. I think I have a tutorial on how I made that actually. That was just on a Dollar Tree pumpkin metal frame, and I just tied a bunch of burlap to it. And I like how rustic it feels. So here is how I have decorated for Halloween 2024. I'm going to give you just a kind of a quick scan of the room here. And then I will take you a little closer, a little more up close and personal, so that you can see all the areas. And then I will show you some of the DIYs that I did. And I can probably tell you where I got a few of these things, but I probably won't be able to remember where everything came from because a lot of this stuff I've had for a really long time. So let's start off over here by the TV, and yeah, I kept this area pretty simple. This adorable little ghosty actually came from HomeSense a couple of years ago. Megan and I just had to bring him home. As you can see, he's empty because every time I put candy in there, it just disappears. So I'm gonna wait a couple more days before I put any more in there, which, you know, Halloween's only just a few days away. This adorable little white truck actually came to me from a sweet viewer. Her name is Cindy, and I love this little truck. She thought that I would have fun decorating this for the different seasons, and boy, have I ever. So looks pretty cute with the pumpkin in it, I'd say. This adorable little print here, I actually picked this up from Temu. It actually came in a pack of, I think, a few different ones I got actually. And then I just framed it, and I love it. It's so sweet. You're gonna see the ghost theme just kind of keep popping up over and over and over here as I keep going. This adorable little guy, actually I've had him for many years, and there's a couple of other kind of animated things that I have that, again, I've had for so long. This I believe I actually found at Superstore, which the other two guys that I have, like I said, that I've had for a really long time came from there as well, but this guy is super cute. So let me turn him on so you can see what he does.
Harold, get me out of here. Ah! Didn't your mom ever tell you it's rude to stare? Oh, he locked me up and threw away the key. Ah! I'm innocent, I told you. Innocent.
How fun is he? Oh my gosh. I usually put this outside Halloween night, and it has kind of like a motion detector on it. So every time the trick-or-treaters come over, come near the door, this guy goes crazy, and they all just think he's so hilarious. So he's not super scary, so it's not too bad for the little kids. I love this little guy. Next, I'm going to just show you this little picture here. This was Megan's artwork. This was kind of a trend that was going around last year, I believe. And basically, you go to Goodwill, find a picture that you can turn into ghost kind of a theme. And this obviously were little deers, and she just made them into little ghosts. And I thought that turned out so sweet. We did that with a couple of other pictures too that I actually found at Dollar Tree, and I will definitely be doing that again. Oh my goodness, that was such a fun little DIY. So over here, I've got my little wall of spiders, and I am absolutely in love with the way this all came out this year. I don't know, I've become obsessed with ghosts, as you can see, and I just had so much fun decorating this year. So starting with the tomato cage ghost, again, that was another really big trend that started, I don't know, was it last year or maybe even the year before? I never got onto the bandwagon, but I sure jumped onto it in a big way this year, and I love these little tomato cage ghosts, and they are so much fun to put together and super easy as well. I did 2 of these at the dental office where I work, and everybody has absolutely loved them. People are taking pictures in front of them, and I've had so many positive comments, and it just warmed my heart, and I just love these little guys. I think they're so fun. So I'll be taking these 2 outside to where the trick-or-treaters come to our door the night of Halloween, just because we've been getting a lot of wind lately, and I don't want to put them out there too soon. They will definitely be making an appearance outside for Halloween, that's for sure. Now, getting a little closer here, I've had this lighted garland for years. I use this just about all year round. This one just stays on my mantle here all the time. I love the soft light that it gives at night, especially in the winter time when it's so dark and dreary. And it just, I don't know, it just makes everything look good. It doesn't matter what I put up here, it always looks good. And then I just put some of these battery candles that I got recently from Temu. I got a black set and I also got a white set. So these black ones are perfect for Halloween. The little bottle brush trees, the black ones, I got those from Dollar Tree. Little crow here came from Dollarama. This wreath is a new wreath. I found that at HomeSense this year. I just fell in love with it. It was so beautiful and so perfect for fall, and I can use this over and over and over for the next however many years. And then I've just got these little pumpkins and spiders. I find all this kind of stuff at like dollar stores. And then this adorable little metal house. I have another one actually on the table as well. This came from Temu. I love it. And these little trees, I've had these for a long, long time. They also were battery powered and they look really cool at night as well. And this is one of my little ghost DIYs. This was such a simple thing to do. I, of course, had some pillowcases left over from the sheets that I used for my tomato cage ghosts. And so I just used some of that material. I soaked it in a little bit of a glue and water solution and just kind of draped it over a little form. I think I just basically used a stick and a little styrofoam ball and then just draped it over and let it dry and just put some little eyes on here. And this little cloche actually came from Dollarama, and I think it looks really, really cute up here. You could also put like a little tea light underneath it just to kind of make it glow, but I have so many things that glow at night, so don't really need to do that. And I will definitely be showing you how everything looks at night, so don't worry, because that's where you get the full effect of everything for sure. This little spooky banner actually came from one of those Temu kits that they give you all the things that you need to put together a tiered tray. This little sign here also came from one of those little kits. And so I love just pulling those kind of pieces out and just using them wherever. I don't have to use them just for a tiered tray. So I thought this would make a really cute little banner here for the fireplace area. Had that little cat for a long time as well. That came from Dollarama. Moving over here, we've just started to get ready for the trick-or-treaters. Megan filled all these little bags with candy. So we don't get a ton of them here in our area, but we're ready. So I actually have 2 of these little animated guys. Oh my gosh, they are always the star of the show whenever I do these Halloween home tours, and I always get people asking me where I got them from. Like I say, I've had them for years. I got them on clearance after Halloween about over 20 years ago at Superstore of all places. They used to carry a lot of these really cool Halloween pieces, and you just can't find stuff like this anymore. So let me show you what this guy does.
The bad doctor keeps promising to fix me up, but he never does. It's got me so frustrated. I'm about to lose my head, or maybe he'll lose his. Oh, and I got some bad news.
This is another really fun piece that I've had for a long time. I usually just attach this to a wreath for the outside of the door, and so when the trick-or-treaters come, they knock on this.
Stop right there! I love trick-or-treaters. They're tasty. Boo! I see you. Hey, where do you think you're going? Come back here.
So up here, I just have this cute little black truck sign. I picked that up from Walmart a few years back. Anybody that watches my channel knows I'm a lover of vintage trucks, red, black, white. It doesn't matter to me. I love them all. And then over here on this wall, this was a little artwork piece that I actually put together. This was actually, believe it or not, this was actually a Dollar Tree window cling. And I just kind of DIY'd this. I found this old frame at just Goodwill, and I put this together, and I've been putting this out for the last few years, and I still really enjoy this piece. So I think it turned out pretty cute. So this right here is probably my favorite spot of the whole house. This is such a cozy, comfy spot to watch TV, scary movies, or whatever, and Megan and I love this area of the house. And so I tried to make this kind of as cozy and as Halloween-y as I could. So I've got this little arrangement here, this little ghost here. I actually found both of these. I have one on the mantle as well. I forgot to mention that one. I found them at HomeSense this year. I just had to have them. They were under $20, and I just think they are so stinking cute. This little glass pumpkin came from Michael's this year, and then I've just had some of these other bits and pieces for quite some time. The little branches, these are actually plastic, and they came from Temu. Love them because they're so easy to store. There's no glitter on them, and you can, you know, manipulate them a little bit as well. And I think they just look so great for Halloween. And then over here, a lot of the pieces I have you're gonna see came from Temu actually. I love Temu for any kind of decorating you might be doing. All seasonal decor is such a great deal. So this pillow cover came from Temu. Love it. Love the little ghosts. This blanket came from Temu, and this actual pillow cover here also came from Temu. I'm gonna start sounding like a broken record. This blanket came from HomeSense a few years ago. It's so soft. I love HomeSense blankets. Megan and I have become kind of a collector of HomeSense blankets. Over here, more Temu pillow covers. This adorable little ghost pillow came from Michael's this year. I saw him, had to have him. I had a 40% off coupon, so it wasn't too bad. And yeah, here's another one of our HomeSense blankets. I believe this pillow also came from HomeSense a couple years ago, and I've had this little skeleton guy for a long time. He actually does glow at night, and I usually hang him outside as well for the night of Halloween. This area here of the living room is a fun area to decorate, and I always enjoy putting something together over here. So this is what I came up with this year. Little overview, take you a little closer here. So this little piece here, I've had that for a long time, and I usually end up putting this on a tiered tray, but I thought it would look kind of cute up here this year. Again, I've got my Temu black candles that light up at night, and they're so fun. This is another one of those Temu canvases that I just framed. Like, they come in a little rolled up, they're all rolled up in a tube, and then you just, you know, cut them to whatever size you want and get a frame from the dollar store or whatever, and it is such a fun and easy and inexpensive way to change up your artwork for sure. Here's one of my little ghosty DIYs. These were so fun to make. This is just made out of air dry clay, and then you just sort of drape it over some kind of a form. You can just use even just balled up tin foil. Put it over there, let it dry. Before it dries, though, you poke a couple of holes there with a straw, and then you got yourself an adorable little ghost. They are so fun. This is a piece I've had for a long time as well. Moving down here, I just actually found this little trivet, this wooden trivet, for $4 at Dollarama. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I should have grabbed two. Anyway, I thought that looked pretty cute. Put my little gnome on there. I've had him for a while as well. This pumpkin, the light up one, that one I've had for a long time too, and I want to say that might have actually come from Superstore as well. I've had it for years. And then I just put that in with this basket and with a bunch of other pumpkins and florals and a spider. And I think that looks pretty cute. So here's my second little scary guy that I absolutely love. So let me show you what he does.
Hey, who goes there? Do you think your Halloween costume is really scary? I bet mine is even scarier. Here, let me show you. Hey, what are you looking at?
So Megan celebrated her 20th birthday in September, and I had put up a happy birthday banner up here, and I just loved the way that looked. So when I found this one at Dollar Tree, of course, where else would I get a banner? I just thought this would be so fitting and so perfect. It's got, you know, the spiders, the crows, the cats, and of course, even a ghost. And the ghost theme just keeps on going. So this adorable little table runner I actually got off Temu as well. Here's another one of those metal houses, Temu, of course. This little truck actually I picked up from Dollarama last year, I believe. They have a couple of different varieties this year. I actually like this one better. That's how that looks in the front. And this candle, of course, came from Bath & Body Works. Love their candles, especially their seasonal ones. They always do such a great job on the packaging. So my china cabinet is another area that I love to switch up and change all the decor out for all the different seasons. It's such a fun area to decorate. And this is what I came up with this year. You'll notice there's a few ghosts popping up on here as well. So starting with the top shelf here, this little ghost I made. This is actually made out of one of those soft cloths that you get from Dollar Tree in the automotive section. And underneath, all it is just a used empty pickle jar. And I put some fairy lights inside, so at night it just kind of glows from the inside and looks super cute. And those are just little felt eyes that I just cut out into ovals and stuck them on with some double-sided tape. How simple and easy is that? Couldn't get any easier. And then we've got just a couple other pieces that I've been collecting over the years as well. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I've had for a long time, and it's just kind of nice to be able to just kind of keep reusing what you already have, but then incorporating, especially with all these little DIYs that I did. It's amazing how inexpensive and how much fun this can be when you just kind of go with a theme and just kind of just keep repeating it over and over again. This is one of those viral cheesecloth ghosts that everybody's been making. I thought I'd give it a whirl, and you know, I'm pretty pleased with the way it turned out. I didn't make any more though because they were so messy to make. And when I was making it, I really had no idea if it would even turn out. But you know what? Once it dried and everything, actually, I think it turned out pretty cute. So I think maybe next year I'll maybe make a few different sizes, varying different sizes, so that I've got a few more to add to my little ghost family. So over here, just have another one of these little ghosties that I made. And this truck, if you've been watching me for a while, you will have seen me decorate with this truck many times. Now, it wasn't always this color though. It started out as red, as you can see here on the bumper. Then I painted it blue, this like robin egg blue. Had it like that for a couple of years. And then I decided that I would just change it up one more time to make it way more neutral so that I can use this for just more than Easter or Christmas. I can use this any time of the year now, and I just love how it turned out. So yeah, super happy with the way this little truck looks now. It used to actually be solar. You could actually put it outside and it would charge up. I actually just cut all the wiring and everything out, and I just painted over the whole thing so that it would look a little bit more uniform. But I do need to do a little bit of touching up, obviously. I missed a couple of areas there when I was spray painting it. So anyway, that's my little white truck. So over here in the kitchen, this is how I have decorated my coffee station for the fall and Halloween season. And I've had so much fun making my lattes over here and have enjoyed it so much. So let me take you a little closer. I always put some kind of a screensaver here on this little Google Home Mini. I love this thing. You can do that for just about any occasion or season. This adorable little nightlight. How sweet and adorable is that? Oh my gosh. This came from Temu. This adorable metal sign also came from Temu, and it actually arrived today. So perfect timing for my little Halloween tour here. And I just love it. Now this tiered tray is something that I use all the time, and I just love this tray so much, and it works perfectly for putting together these adorable little scenes. So there's another one of those little homemade DIY ghosts. This adorable little mug came from Dollar Tree. If you can believe it or not, they had some really cute mugs this year. Super, super cute. And a lot of these pieces I've had for a while. Also, I've been collecting for a long time, you guys. And I made that little kind of whipped topper a while back. And yeah, and this is just such a fun place, like I said, to make my morning lattes. I love it. And it won't be long, and I'll be switching this out for the Christmas season. So stay tuned. So the last place I wanted to share with you is actually the bathroom. And I know that seems like a really weird place to take somebody in their home, but I wanted to show you this adorable shower curtain that I found on Temu. And it's just so perfect and fitting for this whole ghost kind of theme that I've got reoccurring in my whole home here. And I just love, love, love it. And then to kind of go along and carry on with that theme, I just thought I would add another one of these little air dry clay ghosts. This is one of those little pictures that I redid from Dollar Tree and just added the little ghosts and the bats and the moon. And this adorable little metal house actually came from Dollarama this year, and I just put a candle, and that just stays lit all day, all night long. And so when we come here in the middle of the night, it's not super dark in here, and that just kind of glows, and it looks so cool all lit up at night, and we love it. So the absolute best time to enjoy all my Halloween decor is definitely at night when everything is all turned on and all beautifully glowing. Oh my gosh. Just gonna take you kind of through everything here real quick. Definitely looks a lot different at night. Check out these little ghosties. So stinking cute. Here's how these little trees look when they're all lit up as well. And I always put up some pumpkin lights. I also have some outside around my door, and I'll get those all going the night of Halloween. And again, I'll put my little tomato cage ghosts out there too, and they'll be all glowing out on the deck. I think everyone will really appreciate those and definitely look nice and inviting. Here's my little display here. Love those Temu candles. They're so fun to just turn on. They have a timer feature as well, so once you've kind of got them on, you can just turn them on and forget about them. I forgot to put some batteries in my little skeleton there, but he's usually glows kind of like a green kind of color. He's pretty cool. And then down here, got some candle flickering here. I wanted to show you what these little clay ghosts look like. They look so cool because it kind of reflects under the bottom and it just flickers there with the candlelight. They're so fun. Love those. Some more pumpkin lights. I've had those for years too. They don't make those like they used to either. I haven't been able to find those kind for a long time. And then we've just got a candle going. It smells so good in here. And then this area over here on my china cabinet. I'm going to show you what the cheesecloth ghost looks like once you got a candle underneath, flickering away. So spooky. And this little ghost up here is so cute when it's all lit up as well. It's surprising how much the fairy lights actually do glow through that little cloth from Dollar Tree. And then we've just got this last area over here in the kitchen. A little house. And these little glowing ghosts, they're just so fun. I definitely want to make some more of those next year for sure. And then down here, And I love it at night when this is all just kind of got the light under the counter here on, and it's just so inviting and just makes me happy. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing how I decorated my house for Halloween this year. Sorry it took me so long to get this video out. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please have a safe and happy Halloween, and I will catch you again on the next one. Bye for now, everyone.